let's get back to the report on preferred influencers. Looking at micro influencers and macro influencers, I realized that a lot of professionals are skewed towards micro influencers. You see, do you think a time may come when macro influencers will overtake micro influencers when it comes to preferability by professionals? You are already shaking your head. I think I
No,
should just said the question.
no, I don't think that they are
Okay.
going to overtake. I think that now, I mean, micro influencers have been preferred for quite a while now. I mean, since I remember in 2020 when I really started in influencer marketing. I remember that most of the influencers that we engaged were micro and nano influencers. And the thing is
Wow.
that with micro and nano influencers, yeah, they have a smaller following. And because of that smaller following, they are able to engage with their followers more. The thing with influencer marketing is that engagement drives a lot of what we do. So if you have
Right.
a nano influencer who is able to engage with their followers, is able to interact, create conversations and all of that, and follow up with followers, like, actually respond to comments, engage with followers like on a personal level, you that drives engagement up the roof. Now, macro influencers, even now, micro influencers are falling into the same category. Micro and macro
Wow.
influencers, now their following is large. The following is big. And you now, you're so focused on creating content and just, getting it in, that you're not putting time into engaging with your followers. To be able to do this, I mean, content creation for influencers is not beans, it's not child's play. Another reason why I think that it would be difficult for macro influencers to catch up now is because nano and micro influencers, they are normally niched out. So brands would particularly want to work with these influencers because they talk about one specific thing. Do you get what I mean? If it's family and
Yeah.
children, it's family and children. Maybe let's say, I don't know, I'm going to use an example. Say Johnson's is about to maybe release a new product in their baby line of things.
Yeah.
And they want to be able to target, mothers. It would make sense for Johnson's to work with a nano or several nano influencers in the mother baby stage or parent niche of
Yeah.
influencers.
Newborn.
Exactly. It would make sense for them to
New
work with them.
moms. Yeah.
Yes. Rather than working with one big influencer. Remember, influencers too are not cheap. So if you are working with one big influencer and you're going to pay that one big influencer, one macro influencer, I don't know, off the top of my head, 10,000 Ghana cedis or something. This is just an example.
It's gone.
And you have 20, let's say 10, because my maths is about to go out the window. So let's say 10 nano influencers
Yeah.
who amount to that 10, who amount to,
Macro
exactly,
influencer.
who amount to 20K or so. So let's say 10, each influencer has, like, 5K or 2 to 5K followers. Now, if you split that 10,000 amongst that 10 influencers in nano and micro
Nano influencer.
category, does that not make more business sense? You want engagement, you want conversion to sales and all of that. You are not going to get that with one big influencer. Do you get what I mean? So for this
Yeah.
the preference towards micro and nano influencers, it makes more economic sense for small to medium sized businesses as well who want to get into the influencer marketing space, because those nano and micro influencers are relatively cheaper to work with than the macro influencers. Let me not say cheaper. Cheaper is not the right word. They're more affordable to work with than the macro influences. So I think that's why we see a shift. And now with this economic crisis, because at this point now, it's just the micro and the recent